Hi everyone, welcome to Phoenix Focus Studio. My name is Orsi, aka Rocky, and today we're gonna continue singing lesson 101 series, and I will talk about breathing. Breathing is something that I find quite important to talk about because many people underestimate the power of breathing. Singing teachers don't really talk about actually, the effect, the real effect of breathing. We just usually, learn the physiology, like that you need to use your diaphragm in order to support your note. Yes, that's quite simple. That's what you need to do. But why do we need that first of all? Because obviously here we have, muscles, so you can actually support. It's like when you do your abs, you actually a little bit, tighten up the muscles, you hold it, and that's where you can support the note. But why is it important again? Because if you have the support, if you have the push from the diaphragm, you can actually relax the throat. So you're not gonna push anything from the throat anymore. Because that's a common mistake as well, that we just push from here, and then we're gonna end up hurting our voice. Because when you use your lungs, everything becomes tense here. You cannot relax. You cannot relax your throat if you tense up here. So you need to forget your lungs, using your diaphragm. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Actually, that's the main thing. And when you do that, you can relax the throat. You are able to place the sound up here, you support, and you can actually project the sound without any kind of push or forcement. That's the physiology of breathing when you are a singer or you play trumpets or any instrument which you need diaphragm, need air. But the other thing actually that's very, very important about breathing, which no one talks about, that did you know that when we are born, we're actually not using our lungs, we are using our diaphragm. If you have a child, or if there's a child around you, like a very young one, maybe 2 years old, 3 or 4 years old, watch them when they are sleeping or when they are breathing. They're using the diaphragm, not the lungs. That's very interesting. We are using actually that when we are born. And that's why babies can cry for hours and hours, because they're using the diaphragm and they don't use the throat. They're not gonna lose their voice. They just can cry and scream without any issue. So good for them. So which means we all know how to do that. We were all born to do how to do this. We just forget over time. And why? Why? Someone asked this question a long time ago and I was like, that's a very good question. Why? Why do we lose that? Why does it change? Look. Oh, I just did it, you see? This. Okay, when you are using your lungs, how do you breathe? Can you actually recall or even just check yourself? It's a shallow breathing. Shallow, fast, quick, and panicking, and anxious, and stressful. That's what happens when you actually start to use your lungs, or the other way around. When you start to become anxious, you're panicking, you're stressful, you're angry, you start to use your lungs, because that's the shallow breathing. When you use your diaphragm, it's impossible to actually become or do shallow breathing, just like it's nice and quiet and calm and relaxing, and it looks, not just feels so much better, but it looks much better than this, and it feels much better. So first of all, if you are able to actually, I'm sure you can, that's not even a question, because you cannot do like, okay, I don't have time to breathe because I'm too busy at work. Well, I'm sure you have time to breathe. So if you, for example, can breathe, can you do a breathing exercise like 5 minutes a day? Come on, that's not even a lot. Or even 2 minutes. You close your eyes, just go in a quiet room if you have a chance, or even the toilet, come on. We spend a few minutes in the toilet sometimes. So go in there, close your eyes, and breathe. That 2 minutes, that's gonna change your life. If you can do this every single day. What is happening when you do that? When you are able to breathe deeply from your diaphragm, you start to connect to your own mind, to your source, to the universe, to the God, whoever actually you can call, you feel comfortable with. You connect. Because when you start breathing, and when you focus the breathing just for maybe a half minute, like 30 seconds, the external world stop existing. And let's be honest, lately you do better if you don't look outside. Start looking inside. When you start to, breathe deeply, you connect to yourself, you connect the mind and the body. You slow your heartbeat with slow breathing. And why is it important to slow your heartbeat? Because when you slow your heartbeat, you're able to calm yourself down. So there is a reason why people say, like, when you panic, when you're anxious, when you are stressing, when you are frustrated, breathe. That's actually working. If you start breathing, you slow your heartbeat. If you start breathing deeply and slowly, you slow your heartbeat down. And when you slow your heartbeat down, you can slow your brain waves down. So you can go from beta, alpha, theta, and delta. Delta is when you're sleeping, so that's not important here. Because when you're actually sleeping, still, you are using the diaphragm. So actually, you don't even have to watch your kid. You can watch your boyfriend or girlfriend. When they are sleeping, just watch. When we are sleeping, we're still using the diaphragm, because that's when the mind becomes basically you shut the mind, obviously, because when you're sleeping, you're not thinking, hopefully, and you can go back to the basics, and the basic is the diaphragm, using the diaphragm. So when you are slow your breathing down, slow heartbeat down, and slow brain wave down, which can affect. You actually reduce, when that happens, if you do that daily, that reduce stress, anxiety, panic attacks, anger, fear, and illness. So breathing properly can affect your health. Just think about it. If you're able to, spend 5 minutes a day just to actually breathe deeply, you're already going inside. You have time for yourself to connect, to keep yourself calm, relax, reducing the stress, the anxiety, panicking, anger, fear, whatever actually you face daily. You slow your heartbeat, you slow your brain wave, so you can actually go from beta to alpha, where you can start finally thinking straight. Because obviously when you are angry, you can't think straight. So you need to calm yourself down. And how to do that? Start breathing slowly and deeply. So, as you can see, that's quite important to do some regular breathing, like proper breathing. Not the lungs, diaphragm. Actually, there are so many videos out there, even on YouTube, like if you check Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton. Also, I have several more breathing exercises on our membership site, which is called Phoenix. You can find the link below the video. So if you're interested in more, you can actually join to our membership site, and you'll find lots of exercises, breathing exercises, meditation. Don't worry, all the instructions are there. So if you need any help, you can find it there. But if you have any questions, you can actually post below the video. Or if you want to know more about voice training, feel free to subscribe for more videos. You can also book a consultation. All the links below the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.